We have seen the differences between series and data frame. We have created data frame. Like we have two different ways of creation. One is either you can create like this. You are importing NumPy and you are taking the values till 16 as an array range. Labels also you are assigning. This is what your array range or your array. And this array you are going to give data frame, along with that its labels. So finally you'll be getting your data frame. Either this way, or you can do, instead of array range, whatever the values you want to pass, you are passing all the values and you are mentioning what can be your index and what can be your column. And here you are using a function called dot split, which will be able to do the splitting in, like, this is a list just looking like a string. Okay, if you are not going to write like this like it will never be able to split your column names. So this is what your column names and this is what your row names. Finally, this is what your data frame. Till what we have done in the yesterday's class. Let me execute your pandas. It will take some time. Now, no need to execute all these things. Let me execute this one. Then this one, then this one, then this. Okay. This is one kind of your data. Now, as soon as you have created your data frame, now you want to display only certain index, certain attributes or certain columns. For that, you have to go like this, df1. I want to display B column and D column. See, particularly out of so many columns, if you want to display a particular columns of all the rows, like of all rows, particular column, all the values you want to display means you have to go. Otherwise, if you want to display only a particular attribute, see, 1, 4, 8, 12 is your values that will be displayed. We all know what is this log and dilog, and how to use this indexing. We have already seen. See here, df1 dot loc of C. C is nothing but here it is a capital C and this is your small c. What I have given here, the capital C. Means what? All the rows, see, all the values of this C row. The C row, all the values you want to display. And that will be displayed 8, 9, 10, 11. See, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or otherwise, I want to go for df dot. So here you have given the name. So when you are giving the name either of your row or column, you are using log, LOC. But when you want to get the indexing of, you are indexing in terms of like zeroth location, the position or the location in terms of 0, 1, 2, 3, then it will be used like ilog, indexing the location, ilog, okay? So that will be used here. So it will display your 1, 4, 8, 12. See? But what you get it? 1, 2, 3, 4 means what? 0th location you asked. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first root values has been displayed here. So till here completed fast. Then we'll go to the next. How to do the sum of these things. I'll tell you, complete this fast and let me know whether you have completed or not. Have you completed this? Then see here, I want to create a new column. That new column has to get the values of df1 of A plus df1 of B. After summing these two, that result I want to save in a new column called new. See here, you have new, where it consists of the values called 1 plus 2 is 3, 4 plus 5 is 9, 8 plus 9 is 17, 12 plus 13 is 25. This is what my new column. And I'm going to create another new column called df1 new 2, where in that I'm going to place these values 1 to 4, 6. Now display your df1. See, you have now two different columns, which is new and new 2. Execute this. Then now I'm applying functions of Pandas. So that is what one such good function in Pandas are drop. One such function in Pandas is drop. Simply I said df1 dot drop mu2 axis is equal to 1. So what does it mean? Means axis is equal to 1 means I want to remove column. I want to remove column. Okay. If you want to remove column, definitely you have to use axis is equal to 1. This drop now will drop the column. As soon as I have used drop here, so I need to say that which column I want to draw. So which column or which row? That will be decided by this axis is equal to 1. Here you have given the name of the column. So soon you have executed this. You don't have your new 2. But only for this case, till displaying the things. So to display the things, you have removed and displayed. But this changes generally will not happen in your original data frame. When I'm displaying df1, again new2 is still existing in my data set. In the original data set, it will not happen any changes. For that, you need to use in place. In place is equal to true means in your data set, you want to remove new original, like you're asking it to remove. You're giving the name. You're saying that it is a column. All these changes has to be done in the original data set. In place is equal to true means the changes will happen in original data set. See that? Now there is no new to column. Then now what I just want to do, just a second. Yes. So here I want to take a new index. So earlier I have ABCD new, but I want to do now, I want to give an index called CA, NY, WY, PR. So earlier what we had, ABCD is the index. Check your new index. You have created index, but you have not connected to the, this is actually extra. You have created a new index, but you have not connected that index to your data set. To connect that, df1 new index, you are saying that df1 new index you have, and that is what new in. So you are asking it to create that. Then df1 reset dot index. See, this is what your new index now. So this is anyway we have given, but this is a newer one. So new index created, you have not connected. So using this statement, we have connected new index, and then you set your reset index. Like this, you'll be getting. The same thing, what here it is happened, you have removed new to, but that will not be updated in your original data set. If you want to update that in your data set, here you have written in place is equal to true, right? The same thing happens here. Okay. See? We have taken new index. We have reset your new index. But when again I'm displaying my df1 value, see, this is what my new, this is what new index, and this is what your ABCD columns. These are your rows, these are your columns, and these are your newly added indexes. Sorry, this is a content, this is an index. But what I'm doing, I am saying that set index, new index. So I'm asking to set as an index. What content I want to set? I want to set the content called new index. Whatever I have here, now I want to set a new index here. In place is equal to true. Where it has to update? It has to update in the original data set. See, now there is no ABCD, but you'll be getting CANYWYDR. This is what new column or new index you have added to your data set. Execute this. The numbers are Yes, ma, Kritika completed. Okay. Now I am applying df1 dot head 2. As I have only 4 rows, generally when you are saying df1 dot head, it will display first 5 rows. But where we have only 4 rows, but I don't want to display the entire, like when we have only 5 rows, all 4 will be displayed. Then you will never able to understand what this head. So due to that, I am taking df1 dot head 2. So top 2 row values will be displayed. Then if I'm going for df dot tail 2, bottom 2 values will be displayed. Then I'm moving towards df1 a dot unique. I just want to display all unique values which are present in this particular index. See, 1, 4, 8, 12. A is a column, and the values of this column is 1, 4, 8, 12. All unique values has been displayed. And I want to see the value count, like if I have any repetition of the data in the column. If I have any repetition data in this column, then that repetitions, that frequency will be counted. That frequency has to be counted. So that is what value counts. How many number of times it repeated in that particular column, that frequency will be counted and will be given the number. For example, here I have 4, here I have 4. Then what happens? It will show here 2. As I have all these are the unique data, and the repetition of that data is only once in the column. Only once in the column. Okay. If we have 4 here in the place of 8, if you have 4, then here at the place of 4, you'll be getting a count called 2. Now df1 dot describe, which will describe the entire data. All these are the Panda functions. Draw, in place, axis, unique, value counts, describe. All these are the Pandas functions. See, we have in the column A, I have 4. The column B, I have 4 values. C, I have 4 values. D, I have 4 values. Even for new also, I have 4 values. Mean of this column, standard deviation of this column, minimum of this column, like how the data has been distributed among the in terms the graph. So that normal distribution, how the data is distributed, that will be shown here. Okay. So the 25% of like So this is minimum value of the column, and this is what maximum value of this column. Okay. So how the data has been distributed in here. For example, okay, generally data has to be distributed like this. This is 25%. This is 75%. 0, and it will be 100. So generally this point is saying that exactly at 50% we have mean. Okay. See, almost the mean value is 6.25. We got even the same like 6.00. So almost near to your mean. Right? And from there, 25% is 3.25. 75% is some 9 you are getting. Okay. So in future, because as this is a small data set, only having 4 values, so understanding this particular point will be a little difficult. So we will discuss this in the future where we have a bigger data sets. Okay. Now df1 dot information, which is one main function in your pandas is df1 dot information. It will give complete information. How many rows we have. If we have any missing values, that missing values will also be explained. So as we have 4 columns, non-null values. Okay. B, we have 4 rows, non-null. C, 4 rows, non-null. D, 4 rows, non-null. Okay. Like that. Even new also we have all the 4 values. For example, any value is missed here. For example, in your new, you missed 1 value to enter, then this will shows 3. As this shown 3 here, then you will be able to understand that there is a missing value in the data set. Okay. What kind of data type? All this information, how much memory it will be utilized once it gets created. There are 4 entries, and the index of those is this one. As we have 5 columns, like that, the entire information you'll be getting if you are using df1.info. అంటే ఉందంట కాలేజ్ లో handling missing values now, because here we don't have any missing value now. Here I have created a data frame. Okay. Somewhere else here we have taken numpy, right? That I haven't executed. Let me execute that once. Yeah, here. I have given this, and I have also given a null value. To give this null value, I have used np.nan. Okay, np.nan I have used here to show that it is a null value. In first column, I have only 1 null value. But whereas in second column, I have given 2 null values. In the third column, you don't have any null values. Okay. Null values means I haven't entered anything. When we are converting that to data frame, your data frame will look like this. Do this fast. So now I think you have created this. Then df dot is null any. I'm asking that. Do I have any like null values in my data set? If I have, then it will show. See, false means there is no null value. False, false. But here, see, you'll be getting true, here true, here true. So wherever I'll be having null values, it will show that it has a true. Okay. Now, df dot is null any. Any I'm asking. So Now column wise. So here complete data set it is showing. But if you kept here as a bracket, it will show that in A column we don't have any null values. In B column we don't have, in A column we have null values. In B column we have null values. In C we don't have values. C column doesn't have any null values. Till here you people completed? And it will give the sum. How many null values here I have? So here I have only one. Here I have
Exception.
So C A
from Swiggy.
Fun 1, B as 2, C will be 0. The sum count will be this much. Okay. Till here, few people completed or not, let me know. Okay, students, we'll see the remaining class in the next week. Okay. Yeah.